All right, random thought. If men talked about their partners as bad as women talk about their men, would we be considered assholes?
Um, is this a rhetorical question? Because we know what you are.
Hey now.
I feel attacked.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Clutch my pearls.
Hey, welcome to the show. I'm Yanni Rude.
And I'm just Terrell. You ever been out somewhere and overheard two people having crazy conversations?
Well, we are those people, and we've been having these conversations since college. I want to know what happened that made you decide to ask about where were you when you saw women talking about their men? Because you're saying, random thought, if men talked about their partners as bad as women, we would be assholes. And some of us just are anyway. But go ahead, please.
True. So I was at a get together and there was all these couples, and something came up about one of their husbands being sick. And like, oh, when he gets sick, he's such a baby, and da da da. And then all the other ladies would chime in, oh, I know it. When he's sick, da da da. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, we don't do that. I can't imagine being with you like, oh yeah, when she has the flu, being a little baby about it. She needs something. I mean, I just don't see guys doing that, but women are quick to talk bad about their husband in front of other people. And I just find that weird.
Yeah, it's not like we're like, hey, once a month, oh my God, I just got to get out.
Yeah. Well, I just get annoyed when I hear women doing that because I just don't think it's positive to say negative things about your partner
right
in front of other people.
Yeah.
I just think that's bad. And it's one thing if you're just joking, like, oh, when she made mac and cheese, it's not that great. I think that's mild, right? But when you're just calling your man a big baby in front of all these women, it might not be that true. Now, maybe you are married to a guy who's a baby and needs to be nurtured when he's sick, and that's great. But I just think you keep that in-house. I would never, if let's say if I was married and we were having a baby and she's going through all the things women go through and they're dealing with that, I wouldn't be like, oh, Yanni, she's in the bathroom throwing up again. Jeez. She can't keep anything down. It's so annoying. Her breath. Oh my God. Like, I just wouldn't say anything. I'm just saying, hey, I got to take care of my wife. Right. Mm-hmm. But I just wouldn't complain about it. So I just think it's negative when women do it. But if we were to do it, we would be looked at as assholes. Mm-hmm. Just like you said, oh, it's that time of the month. You know how she gets. Woo, that's a fight.
And the thing about it is, I never understand that concept of having to fit in by saying all these things, right? And I think that's what it is. It becomes this peer pressure. One person says, it's like the norm, right? The norm has always been this. Well, you can change that because I'm the person that it's never going to say anything negative about my wife around anybody else, no matter what they're saying about theirs, right? Mm-hmm. And it's, hey, you want to talk bad about your wife? Who's it look bad on? Her for what's happening? Or you for talking about it and then still being there?
Yeah. Well, and I do think that's the difference probably in communication between men and women. Mm-hmm. When women get together, they're more open to talk about their relationships and what's going on in their household and all these different things. For guys, we don't really do that. Mm-hmm. We don't talk about, hey, so Valentine's Day, like, what's your plan? Do you plan something nice? Walk me through your details. What are you going to do? Like, we just don't do anything or don't talk about it. And so maybe you're right that because someone else opened up a conversation, other people now can volunteer information. All I'm saying is don't volunteer information that's negative about your partners to other people. I just don't think you should. I'm not saying you're going to say, hey, my partner's awesome, but don't talk bad stuff about them. Just say, oh, that's interesting. You're going through that. And then move on.
Right. I was watching this TV show the other day and I heard but yeah, then that works. But and if you want to make your life the TV show and you can just be like, yeah, so I saw on TV the other day that this person did this, and you're like, they don't have to know. It's your husband, so next time they see him, they're like,
yes. Yeah. I was watching Lifetime the other day, and this guy, the main character, her husband was such a baby when he gets sick.
And
this show was crazy.
His name was Terrell too.